That's right, couple of bad boys, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith up in this bitch. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cullen's Music Corner. I'm Cullen the Great. Today we're going to be talking about Juice WRLD and Young Thug's newest track, Bad Boy. First things first, we just gotta start this video off by saying rest in peace to Juice WRLD. Never forget. It's one of those things where it's kind of bittersweet to hear new music from him, especially this song, because a lot of the stuff that's been coming out has been, only 10, 15, 20-second snippets, like that one song with the Kid Laroi. I think he only had maybe 8 or 9 bars in the song, so it wasn't like a full Juice WRLD song. But this one, it kind of hurt me a little bit because this was the most present that Juice WRLD felt since he's passed, in my opinion. This song actually had a music video with Juice WRLD in it. It had like a full song of Juice, and it was kind of back and forth with Thug. So I do think this was one of the last like official kind of features and tracks that he did before his unfortunate passing. So it just kind of makes the song that much better when you watch it and you kind of understand what happened like very shortly after that. The song itself overall it's a pretty good song. There's nothing too special about it besides Juice WRLD on there. The first thing that I actually noticed was the instrumental. The hook and the chorus kind of has this distorted guitar sound going on. I don't really know how to describe it, but it actually sounded very good. A lot of times with distortion, you run into the issue of too much distortion, especially with digital audio. The distortion and the clipping can really kind of not sound very good, but it sounded incredible in this song, and I think it fit the overall theme and ambiance of the track perfectly. The song, it's called Bad Boy, so obviously they're just rapping about how badass they are, kind of, the bad boys of their area, whatever. And then this instrumental was pretty bad to go along with it too. So, but other than that, it was just like your typical Juice WRLD beat. It's definitely something you hear him on, so it made sense that he would be on there. Thug was Thug on this track, good old Thugger. In my opinion, he is the only artist that I do not like and that I absolutely love at the same time. Sometimes he comes out with stuff where I'm like, what the freaking heck is this? And then other times he comes out with tracks and I'm just like, oh, Young Thug, boy. But I think this was one of those tracks that was kind of right in the middle for him. Like I said, there was nothing real special about it besides Juice WRLD. So it was your typical Thug flow, your typical Thug lyrics, delivery. So there was a few parts where it was kind of like head scratching. He's one of those artists, I got to applaud him because he is very creative. In my opinion, he's probably one of the most creative, most out there artists in the game right now. Obviously, everybody remembers back, however many years ago when he was cross-dressing and kind of really, making a name for himself as being some guy that's kind of weird out there, but at the same time offering that perspective that he doesn't care what other people think and he's just doing it to be Young Thug. He's being himself. So I think he's really creative and he's really good at kind of understanding the business aspect of music and kind of differentiating yourself. He is pretty big now, so it's not like he really has to do anything that drastic to get attention. Just getting a feature from Juice WRLD is like a perfect attention getter for him, I guess. So yeah, nothing real special about Young Thug's verse. I will say I was a big fan of Juice WRLD's delivery. That faster kind of flow. He's always been one of those guys that he's got not a slow delivery or a slow tempo, but he likes to hold his notes and have longer notes. But he likes to hold the notes for a little bit longer. He's not like a faster kind of rapper. He doesn't have a faster flow like Young Thug, for example, would. But in this song, he does, and he picks it up, and I think it sounds really good. I never really listened to Juice WRLD before he passed, unfortunately, and I wish I did more. But I don't think that was really something, a part of his arsenal, or I don't think that was something that he kind of showed too often. So it was really cool to see him heading in a positive direction, and he's changing up his flow, kind of getting better sounds, but it was unfortunate the timing of that change. He was one of the most streamed Spotify artists this year, and I hope that he continues to get the recognition that he deserves. One thing I thought was super crazy about this song is the actual music video behind it. It was directed by Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade. They do great work, big fans of their stuff. They were everyday kids like myself who had a dream and made it come true, so I really enjoy seeing them collab with big name artists like this. I remember when I first started out and, you know, they were only working with SoundCloud artists, underground musicians, and then you kind of see the progression and it's really cool. Anyways, like I mentioned earlier, it was very bittersweet to see Juice WRLD in a music video and Juice WRLD actually have a full verse. Kind of like I was speculating earlier, I do believe this is one of the last true projects that Juice actually did. Everything that's come out recently, like I said before, has only been, you know, snippets of stuff that he's done. You know, maybe remastered versions or features on tracks that got scratched, whatever the reason. But this song was an actual idea that Thug and Juice had together, and you can tell when they meet up in the music video that it was a planned deal. So it's just heartbreaking, and one has to wonder, you know, how long after this music video was it that Juice WRLD had passed away. It is really cool to see some of the stuff that he got right. You know, the most recent Juice WRLD, the best Juice WRLD we could have got, I think, is in this song Bad Boy. And unfortunately we'll never be able to hear anything better. That just about does it for my song review of Juice WRLD and Young Thug's newest track Bad Boy. I'm gonna give this bad boy an 8 out of 10. The nostalgic feel with Juice on there, I really like his flow. That distorted guitar sound and the instrumental just kind of stuck out to me. And like I said, Thug's one of those artists who he's just kind of all over the place, and he was right in the middle on this one, so it was a little more bearable. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out my videos. I hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead, click that like button, click that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so we can talk about music, y'all. And while you're at it, you might as well follow me on social media. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram under @CullenTheGreat_. You can find me on Facebook under Cullen the Great. And of course, me and all my dope ass music on your favorite streaming service. That's right, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, YouTube, SoundCloud, Tidal, whatever you use. I'm there under Cullen the Great. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And until next time, peace.